Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Somebody tell me, where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Where in the hell did they come up with that? The fuck is wrong with them cats? How they going to move like that? Running chicks off like that? Damn, where they do that at? Where they teaching these people to run, talk two laws? Where they do that at? Where I'm from, you talk the laws, you might get hauled off. Well, I'm just lying. I know a bunch of people that went down their line, telling them people that they were lying. Back on the street, but they were lying. On their belly at the jailhouse, like a snake. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? I can't figure it out, it blows my mind. How some of these cats can't do their time, yet they got busted with a dime. Really a dime, you can't do that time. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Can somebody feel me where they do that at? They standing and staring, pointing at your boy like he is him. I acknowledge them, nod my head, chunking up the deuce. Check that stride out, I swear you walk like you was taught by a pimp. Them boys is boring. I'm trying to make my bank account feel like I've been ignoring it. They beat on the ladies, they bring guns to the club. Run the ladies off just to shooting at a thug. What you at the club for shooting at thugs? You need to be at the club trying to get you some love, and shooting at hoes or women or something. Where in the hell do they do that at? Who taught these clowns? Where are they from? I don't ever wanna go to they town. They're dumb, they're lame. Where in the fuck do they do that at? Flamethrower, that's what I'm blowing right out the window if you fucking with my people. Damn, them boys are acting tough like he is evil, but they really fairy tales. Where they do that at? Can anybody fill me in? Where do they do that at? This is wild to me, them boys crazy to me. They talk the laws, they hit the street like they were Jaws, really. They little goldfish in a goldfish bowl. Somebody done pumped up the ego. Next thing you know, he got his ego deflated, knocked all the air out his new air high. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Anybody fill me in? Where they do that at? Makes no sense to me. Where they from? That dumb, did it dumb, did it dumb. The drum on the bottom of the wing, man. That 50 caliber make you sing, man. How you in the middle of the crowd, pulling your strap down? Where they do that at? They bring guns to the club, run the ladies off shooting at thugs. Y'all homos, you should have enough game to be getting you some love. Shooting at hoes and shooting at women. The fuck is wrong with you cats? Well, y'all do that at? Maybe I was raised just a little different, and I see things just a little different. What's the difference? These dudes rather hang out with a bunch of dogs rather than go out there in the world and chase cats. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Damn, boy, them boys is lame. Freestyle, man. Freestyle, man. Yeah. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Yeah. Where do they do that at? Somebody tell me. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at?